There we go. Boom.
Good afternoon, One Community.
You are so
Just
funny.
verifying. Thank you. I am
I
just
love your
verifying that we are
microphone.
live. Well, it's very stylish.
It's awesome. You're killing me. This is why I asked you to interview me, because you are so funny.
Well, I'm glad I was able to be here. I'm just going to verify.
Yes, that worked out great. I literally called you like 10 minutes ago. I'm like, I had a dream instead of me just, doing a whole PowerPoint presentation and all that. Nobody even knows me here in the group, and I know it's a pretty large group. So I'm just really honored to be here and let people get to know me a little bit and go from there.
Absolutely. So I'm going to ask the One Community to start commenting on our video just to let us know we're live. I'm trying to find it and verify before we go too far into this today. That would be, I'm shouting out to Irene. Can you comment and tell us that we're live? Or anybody else that's watching? I am going to reload again. But while I'm reloading.
Yes. I'm going to grab my microphone. Mine's a little bit different than yours.
One too? Okay, I'm not sure we're live. I'm going to message her while we're here. You have, yours looks real.
Mine's the real deal.
Wow.
I host the Power Hour. Let's see where it's right here. Wait, there we go. This is multi-used microphone. So this is the Power Hour because I have a live podcast show that streams actually on StreamYard, which the platform we're trying to use now here. It says we have one person watching, so I'm not sure what platform though. Diane Sabatino is on.
Okay.
It's live. Hi, Diane.
Is Diane?
I don't know what platform. I don't know if she's on when.
Are we live in the When Community? Can she comment, please?
Yeah, I think she might be on my YouTube channel.
Okay.
The broadcast to 3 platforms. Yeah, but so cool. So this microphone, while you're checking that, I've got the Power Hour. I have my Powers Fitness events. I have my Faith and Fitness show, and then I have my standard logo. It's all about branding, which we're going to talk about in many shows to come. So I don't know what's happening. It should be in when your women's group.
This is how we roll here. We fix things on the fly when we need to, and we keep on trucking.
As long as you speak into that microphone, we're good.
I don't know how a hairbrush gives me confidence, but it does.
It's so funny. So Diana's on YouTube. Hi, Diana. I'm so glad to be here. Diana is the executive managing director for eWomen, which I'm sure a lot of your members are familiar with. eWomen. Sandra Yancey started that about 21 years ago. Okay. And she is my director in Orange County. So I live in Orange County, California. And our eWomen Accelerated Network group was yesterday. So I was an exhibitor. We did raffle prizes. We had a guest speaker. It was a lot of fun, and it was live. It was in person. So that was a lot of fun. And Diana's here, and she won. This is her 3rd year in a row to be the executive managing director, the queen, I call her. So wow. She's very supportive, and she's on here. She just commented that she is on YouTube. She is not part of the Women's Network that we're talking about.
Okay. Are you recording this session today?
Let's get that done
in case, because then we can share it and then
it automatically records.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're talking about when on YouTube. I don't know if we're live and when. So what we're going to do is explain to YouTube what when is.
There you go.
Before we get going. Yeah, because this will have to be rebroadcast over and when if it's not working now, and that's just how you handle stuff, right? So I'm going to keep an eye on my Facebook to see if it comes up for now, and get that volume down on the phone so that when it does come up, it doesn't deafen everyone. All right. So the When Community is the Women's Entrepreneur Network on Facebook. It's run by Haley Gray, and I'm part of her team.
Okay.
The group is over 74,000 people strong.
That's awesome.
It's really a phenomenal opportunity for people to come in and share about their entrepreneur journey, We do try to separate promotions on a separate page. We do allow for certain things to come through the group with, you have to go through the guidelines that we have, but we are working on making it better all the time. And that's where hello, can you hear me? Came from.
Yes, I can hear you. Wait, we'll be Faith and Fitness today.
Okay, so we're here with the intention, whether it's going through or not at the moment, to introduce Lauren to the WEN community. And she's also streaming in different areas. So, hi, Lauren.
Wait, hello. Yeah,
well, actually, start greeting me on the middle.
Well, actually, this is perfect because this is my first time, so I'm not too familiar with the WEN group. I know Charlene, as you know, is our fearless leader for me, and got me involved with this. I did see on Facebook it was 74,000.4, which is a pretty yes, it's growing. So I'm excited. So I guess with the platform that we're setting up is that I'm going to be coming on I believe every Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific, and just doing a 30-minute talk, kind of like what we're doing now. I just wanted the group to get to know who I am, what I've been doing, a little bit about my journey, and get some feedback and some questions, if you will, from the members, that things that they would like to hear me talk about. So each week I would like to have a schedule of what the topic should be, because I can talk on so many things. That's the beauty of it. But my lane is obviously health and wellness and fitness. I'm a 10-time overall bodybuilding champion, so I know a little bit about that. So whether you're looking to lose weight, tone or trim, just get more muscle, whatever that may be, I'm your girl. So I've got tips and tricks up my sleeve, which I can probably break it down into segments, since this will be a weekly show, where I can break it down and show what like my morning routine is as far as supplementations. I have access to some of the top products in the world so far. I've done like all the research. And so I take all the time and guesswork out of what you're putting into your body. We can talk about stress reductions, hydration, sleep, brain activity. I mean, I've got all kinds of topics. So we'll set it up week to week. But today I just wanted to come on here, figure out the streaming part.
We were still working on that.
Yeah, it's all good. Find a little bit more about what WEN's about, and how I can impact and influence and motivate some of the women entrepreneurs of your 74,000.4 people that are in here, and how I can be of service. I have a wealth of knowledge, like I said, in this health and wellness area. I actually own a fitness competition. So if anybody in your group would like to even go all the way to competing, stepping on stage, if that's on your bucket list, I can help you all the way through as far as getting in shape, the posing, the diet, the prep work, all of that stuff. So that's a whole nother lane we've got. Then I also have, as you can see, I'm very branded. I'm an iconic celebrity in Hollywood for fitness and bodybuilders. So, they consider me a celebrity icon, which is exciting too. So my whole new program that I'm launching, and I'd love to launch it to this WEN group, is basically how to become an iconic brand. And since I've been doing it for over 20 years, I'm looking to influence and impact and help other women with their brand. It doesn't matter what it is. I've been talking to Wendy. I mean, she does quilting, so we can make her an iconic. When you think of quilts, you think of Wendy. So that whole thing is we figure out how to brand you, and that's the most important thing. Like, I love you. You should be the interviewing queen. With your hair. What I mean? So there's so many things that I've got going on. So I'm going to be launching a lot of new programs. So each week I can kind of maybe introduce each one, kind of what is in the programs and how people can benefit from joining me in that area. But it's just exciting to be here. I want to get to know some of the ladies. I'm in some other groups, as I mentioned. I am a platinum member of eWomen. I'm a lifetime member of Global Woman. I'm an ambassador for Global Women of Change. I've traveled up. I hear feedback. Is that a good thing?
Feedback?
I hear. I think in your computer. I can hear myself talking
on both of them. So no.
We must be live somewhere.
Yeah, well, we're live in YouTube for sure, and like I said, we will download it and pop it over to Wen as soon as possible, immediately after.
Yes, awesome. So lots
We'll
going
have
on.
to get
Lots
some
going on.
guidance. We'll have to get some guidance from Haley Gray on how to take that next step, I think, before next week, or maybe you can reach out to Charlene.
Yes, because I love
Okay.
this streamer platform. I can hear me in your computer. If you might want to mute one of those computers that you have going on.
Is that better?
No, worse.
Worse. Okay.
Let me see. I think that's okay. Yeah, but that's okay. This is the tech stuff, and I don't claim to be a tech guru. That's not my thing. I have a producer that produces my live show, the Power Hour. And that's what I wanted to make sure that all the women in the group know that every week, Monday at noon Pacific, that I have special guests. Charlene's going to be coming as one of my guests. I've had people from Justin Giro from American Idol. He was up to Kelly Clarkson. Yeah, he was on my show. He was fabulous. He did on confidence. There's a lot of feedback, babe.
A lot. Okay. When you're talking, maybe I will mute. Let's see. Okay.
Now speak. Now I can't hear you.
Yeah. Okay. I have one other trick up my sleeve, but I have to. It's not.
That's why I have producers.
Today is the day for all the technical glitches. Mercury is still in retrograde until the 18th. So we will blame Mercury and that stinking Gatorade.
I love it. Well, and that's fine. You know what I mean? This is a special opportunity then to really, say that stay in your lane. You know what I mean? The technology part isn't my lane. So what do I have? I have a team members that produce my live show. I'm just the interviewer, right? So the same thing. I don't claim to be. I don't want to be. Of course, it would help in this situation, but you know what I mean? So whatever your passion and your purpose is, I feel that it's really strong and powerful to really excel in what you're good at and what comes easy to you. What comes easy to you may not be easy for anybody else. And we take that for granted sometimes. But that's if you're looking to coach or speak or influence other women, that could be, finding your message. And I think that is such an important thing, especially if you're trying to brand yourself and level up in your own business, which I think most entrepreneurs are, or they wouldn't be in here. It's just really get your messaging clear, stay in your lane, and hire a team for this kind of stuff.
Yes. Now it's funny. I'm in.
The feedback's fine now. Whatever you did is perfect.
Okay. So when I am in Haley's mastermind, which she runs 3 times a week through the group, something we're noticing is we're all making progress. We're all working towards our goals. And it's really neat to watch others do that. So having a group coach setting is a really great thing, but also one-to-one coaching takes it up a notch. And that's, I believe, what you're bringing into the community as an offer. So tell us a little bit more about your coaching style.
Well, yes, I prefer one-on-one because I really can dive deep into whatever the woman's goals or desires are, especially when it's in the fitness. If I can get my hands on you physically to train you now, just because that's to spot you and correct you. And that's been my forte, is really developing women and taking them from where they are now, basically diving deep to where they want to go. Whether I've got a gal actually in Canada, I believe you're in Canada. Yep. She's in Canada, and she needed to lose an additional 100 pounds. So she was quite obese. I don't know. I was just going to say it. She was 5'1" and 437 pounds, which is barely able to move. Well, we got her all the way down. She had 100 pounds left to go, and she could barely, walk and move. And it was just really struggling. But she had this mindset that she was determined. And so that's the kind of client that I'm going to work with, that will do the work. Because if you don't do it, like with anything, if you don't take action and implement, how are you going to get results? Right?
Yeah.
So she's had the first 2 steps. She made a decision, and she took a stand for herself and realized that she was worth it. We got rid of all the negative self-talk, not all of it, but the limiting beliefs and the things that she was telling herself on a daily basis. And I'm going to tell you, Tisha, I believe I shared this before because this client just impacted me so much, is that with the things that she said to herself when she looked in the mirror were so devastating. I mean, I, I was crying just for one of the statements, and she had a whole list of them. So these are huge. So if there's any women out there that are really are struggling with that negative self-talk and those limiting beliefs and believing them, we have to talk, because that's one of my fortes is changing that mindset. I'm getting that feedback now again, honey. What'd you do? You're pushing buttons?
No, I did
No?
not.
All of a sudden it just started back.
Okay.
Anyway, she's on her way. She was, stuck in a chair, and now when we meet, she's dancing to Bruno Mars. I mean, it's just so exciting. So yeah, so I'm here to say that wherever you are in your fitness journey and your health, I can get you there. So whether it's losing 100 pounds or losing that last 10 pounds, toning and trimming, and just building that inner confidence where you want to get on more lives like this, no matter what's going on with the technical problems. You have that inner confidence, which is so powerful. And this is like my lane. I just love coaching women, stepping into their greatness, realizing that they are worth it, they are enough. They're whatever those talks were, because I've heard them all. I'm sure we all have. I'm too old, I'm too skinny, I'm too fat, I don't have time, my kids take all my time, my husband needs this, I'm too busy building my network. Whatever these excuses are, we have to realize and change that mindset that we matter and our health needs to be a priority. Tish, this is so important, especially now. I mean, I'll go into this as we go through the weeks, but I mean, I had COVID. As a healthy person as I am, I realize that this thing does not discriminate. I talk a lot about that as far as my messaging and how important it is to take care of yourself. It really is, because you do not want this thing. It's everywhere. This pandemic has really affected so many people, as you know. And I live to tell the story, and I want to use that platform and my messaging to really get across how health matters. Without your health, literally think about it. What is your wealth? And those 3 weeks that I sat here barely getting off my couch or out of bed, I realized I could have been in a $10 million mansion with a helicopter on the roof, limos on the outside, and Lamborghinis and Rolls Royces, whatever. And none of it would have mattered because I couldn't get off my couch. So these are things that we need to really focus on. Again, I'm going to dive deep each week with, hydration, stress, sleep, nutrition, supplements, what we put in our mouth, how to get on some sort of schedule and be committed to level up your fitness, your health. And then what's going to happen? You're going to impact your business. You're going to make more money, more confidence. I mean, and then we're going to brand you to be a celebrity icon. So there's a lot to come with me. And I'm looking forward to really sharing my expertise and my journey and my passions and basically my purpose with all the women in this group. And so there's 74,000.4 of you ladies. DM me, talk to me, let me know, what you want to see, how I can help you. I've got, again, different coaching programs. We're launching all kinds of things. I will have a 5-day body breakthrough coming up. I believe it's November 15th. So we'll post that in the group. Yeah, November 15th through the 19th. It will be free. It'll be free to all the ladies. And, you go at your own level. So don't let the muscles scare you. It's challenging, but we talk about faith. We talk about, health. We talk about supplementation. I have a fashion show. I introduce a line of clothes that are super great for everyone. Yeah, so each day is planned out. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you mark your calendars, November 15th through the 19th. It's called the Body Breakthrough Club. We can broadcast on this platform. I think it would be great if we get a lot of ladies. That's kind of my boot camp, but it's for my slogan that says, lose your belly, not your mind, but master your mind to lose your belly.
That is really catchy, and it says a lot in just those words.
Yeah. Coaching, branding. taglines. Actually, I got that when I was watching Tony Robbins. I think I shared this in my presentation because It was so powerful. I literally leaped off the couch watching him on it. One of his big live shows, and wrote down these notes. I didn't even know what I wrote. It just came right out of, total download. And I looked at it like a week later. I'm like, wow, this is brilliant. I'm going to use it.
Yes. And sometimes I know myself, sometimes I am kind of stuck on something and I always say, well, I'll just have to sleep on it. And usually just the process of walking away and taking a break might not be the first night after, but I usually come up with what I need within a couple of days if I just take a break. So writing the notes, taking a step away and going back to them is definitely something that is recommended, but don't take the notes and walk away and forget about them.
Right. Which I almost did. Like I said, I found it a week later. I'm like, oh man, I got to use this. Yeah, that's absolutely. That step 3 in my strategy is taking action. And
absolutely, it's really important.
Because we, as entrepreneurs, we tend to go to a lot of summits and conferences and seminars and 3-day events, and we get all this information from all these fabulous speakers. And then we get home, and what do? We put the books in our bookshelf, their folder. We have notes that are great, and then we're doing something else. At least I'm speaking for myself. I have a stack of cards. Like, for me to go back and start looking at all this stuff, it's like it's not my forte, if you will, because I'm always moving forward. But that's that follow-up, that piece, that follow-up, another F word. I'm known for these F words. I'll talk about it later. Now, come on. It's faith and fitness for 2 of them. Is we got to implement, take action. Faith, there you go. That's my favorite F word. Replace fear with faith. Yeah, if you get nothing out of this speech today, please remember that. Just have faith over fear. We're so fear-driven right now with the media and what's going on with our world that we've really got to pray a lot for what's happening.
Yes,
but yes,
that is really important.
But I just want to be here. Like I said, I'll be coming on. I believe he schedules me every week, so I'd love to have like some feedback, though. Don't you believe that a direction of how I can most influence the ladies here and what they would like to hear from me? Because I am considered an expert in health and wellness, fitness, being a champion, from that mindset to the body. And then also that piece on branding is going to be huge. That's going to be
absolutely
a big, big deal. And we'll break it down by, segments. So because it's a lot. I can blah, blah, blah about a lot of things. But I do know what I'm talking about. If I do say it, that means it's the truth, and I believe in it. For example, any products or services that I endorse or put my name on, it's because I've used them, I believe in them, and I've personally gotten results, and I like it. Otherwise, my whole garage is full of products that I didn't like, so I just I give them away or whatever. I don't, because I don't want to endorse them. You know what I mean, and put my name on it.
Well, that makes sense. And just a little on the branding here. You see my name down there, Surprises Tish. That's something that's involved with my own branding. So I understand completely where you're coming from.
Yeah.
I've created a word, and it's called Tishpiration. And I've defined this word. It's called the art of surprising yourself. Okay. So that's why I have that little name there for your YouTube community that's watching, that's wondering, what is that even doing there? That's not a name, but it is a little bit. And it's part of me bringing what I do into everything I do. I'm trying to bring that surprise everywhere, because even before I coined the phrase, I was, there are many conversations I've had with my husband over the years, and I'd be like, aren't you used to that yet? I'm full of surprises. So that's kind of a part of where it came from.
Okay.
Because I've always been that way. And there's a lot more behind it, but it is something that I'm bringing into my new book. So I'm excited about that, and the branding and everything is coming along. So I do get the importance of it. And I understand that you have to be very clear on your branding and your sales message and what you do, so that people understand how they can work with you. And that's a step that I'm working on. Yeah. We have not seen Jazzy the cat, but she does appear sometimes.
Okay. Yeah,
She's
Millie will
napping
make an
off.
appearance. We have to book Millie in advance because she's very busy coaching other
Yes, and
people.
I tell everyone Jazzy is not on contract. She shows up when she wants to.
I love it. I know, right? We got to have fun with this stuff. Well, speaking of the name, look at say my name. Read it what it says.
Lauren empowers. Yes, that
Yeah,
definitely
you got it.
that
That's
definitely
another
works with
twist
it.
on. Yeah, that's branding. My other name is McDonald, so I took the M and we just put it in the middle. Lauren empowers. Hello.
Yeah, that is that's a funny little coincidence because my pen name is Tish Mac Weber. I'm Tish Weber, Patricia, really, but Tish is more fun. And I created Mac Weber because I was a McClellan and my husband didn't want to change his name. So that little tartan you see behind me there on that book, that's the Mac Weber tartan that only exists for me because I made it. So I do understand a lot of that too.
I love it. I love it. Hey, we can be anybody we want. You know what I mean? I could be Wonder Woman. But that's all part of
Absolutely.
branding. And that's why, I mean, I just loved your energy when I saw you on another live in this platform. And I'm like, who's this girl? You had some crazy wig on or something with your microphone, and you were just so full of joy. And I think that is really powerful, especially on the platforms like this, and especially live. I think people need to be uplifted. We don't always have great days, but when you can come on and we can share, and I think you and I are full of energy. Clearly, we have joy, we have passion for what we do and who we are, and we have that inner confidence. We speak on microphones, real or not, and but you know what I mean, and just sharing that special spark of joy, and just being kind and having something to share and serve, come from that serving heart. And let's just be transparent. You said, do you want me to ask you any certain questions? I'm like, no, let's just roll. We just go. I hit the live button and I don't care. Whatever comes out is what I believe people are supposed to hear. I do this every week on my own show with my guests. They're like, what are you going to talk to me? And I said, don't worry about it. It will flow. And it's always been a winner, right? Because I
Yeah.
believe when you're transparent and authentic and you speak from the heart, you get these downloads, whatever, that's the message. And they scripted and all that. I'm also an actress in Hollywood and reading scripts or whatever. I'll be honest, I'm not that great at it. But when I play myself in documentaries and reality shows, I'm awesome because it's real. You know what I mean? It's such a big difference. I've never been a scripted type of person. So when I'm speaking on stages and when I was in India speaking, I got this big award for cinema and media and all this. There's 2,000 women there. It was like this huge thing. I wasn't a trained speaker. I didn't know, but I just spoke from the heart, and everybody was so impacted. People were coming up to me and just like bombarding me. Oh my God, the promoter ended up becoming one of my mentors. I went back the next year and awarded her, and it was just like so amazing because she said that you can tell that Lauren is generous with her information, but she's so heartfelt. And I think that is something, if I can touch any of the women out there, sometimes don't worry about a script or don't worry about the mics or the feedback or streaming or whatever's going. You know what I mean? We're just here. You and I are here. Whoever's going to see this is supposed to see it. And if they get some information out of it, that's great. You know what I mean? It's a win-win. And that's it. That's all we can do is be ourselves every day, to enjoy what we've got, be grateful for who we are and what we have and the people in our lives and our own health. And then we have the even opportunity to be on platforms like this. I think I just am so grateful. That's I am, and I just love it because to inspire is an innate gift I have. It's like I didn't know I had it until people kept telling me, "You're so inspiring. You're so inspiring. You're so motivated. You need to do this. You need to start coaching. You need to help other women." Because I'll just tell you, as an athlete, it's very it's almost selfish being a fitness model and a competitor because it's all about you. It's your training, your diet, your sleep. When you go to the gym, like when your competitions, I can hear that again. Interesting how it decides what to do. The microphone. But so now once I realized I had a breakthrough going through leadership courses and things that I've personally been through, that once I realized it's not about me anymore, it's how I can serve others, everything changed. that's why becoming a coach and a mentor and a role model and all these things personally, it's not about me. I've already done it, been there, done that, right? It's how I can take what I've learned and through my journey and share with others. And that's the joy that I get now, is see other people lose that 100 pounds or whatever it is and dancing around. And it's just so exciting. And I'm just so grateful. So I'm really looking forward to really connecting with a lot of women here and when hopefully out of 74,000, somebody steps up.
Absolutely. And it's sometimes it's a little intimidating for someone like me to jump into when. That's the other reason this mic joins me in a lot of places now. And it's just something I'm like, I need a gimmick, and that's what I came up with.
Okay.
One of those overnight things. I woke up and said, I should just talk into a hairbrush, and here I am.
Perfect. And I love it. It's fun. It's fun.
But it's a great community. And I want to make sure that you and any of our new When and our existing When Facebook Live team, I want to make sure you all know you're very welcome in the community. And I want to make sure that you know that we really appreciate you being here and sharing your time and expertise with us, because that is really what it comes down to. And it means a lot to the team. And we want to reflect that to the community. So thank you for being here.
Yes, I'm honored to be here. And like I said, please reach out to me. I'm on YouTube. I'm on the Facebook. I have the Body Breakthrough Club, which we'll be doing live as well. The Body Breakthrough Challenge coming up. It's for belly, booty, and a combo of both. And like I said, that's coming up November 15th through the 19th. And just lots of fun stuff. So I'm excited to be part of the group. I will be back. And if I can hear from some people, that would be great. Lauren@laurenpowers.com is my email. So if you want to reach out directly to me, if you want something personal, or you want to hear a topic specifically, I'll be happy to fulfill that request. Boom.
Sounds wonderful.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and wrap up today because we don't know what. I believe it's still is streaming. Someone wrote on here, Tish, do we want logo to win via Zoom after this?
I was wondering if you want to repeat our interview in When separately through Zoom.
Yeah.
That's my comment to you. I didn't know if you wanted to run it again or if you just want to upload this. We have an option.
Yeah, no, we can.
Because it's not in When. So we can explore that once we wrap.
Yeah. Okay. For sure. All right. Well, we're going to close this up. I'm looking forward to, joining the group more and impacting anybody I can. And each week I'll bring something different to the stage and have a little bit of fun. So we've got some comments there. Mamie and William. I know them. They're friends of mine. I was in India with Mamie. She took me there. When I spoke, she saw me speak. They're ringing the bell and everything. I didn't even hear it. They just let me go. It was really fun.
Yeah. There's a lot of comments here. Yeah. So when you're checking your YouTube channel, you can do that. Now, somebody on Facebook is following us, but I'm not sure where they're seeing us. You said you've got it on your Facebook page as well?
William, Big Will. He was one of the judges, and it goes to my church. He was a judge in my fitness competitions, the Powers Fitness event. It was the Lauren Powers Classic. So he's been with me for a while, and I haven't seen or talked to him, so I'm happy to see him here. So that is Facebook. So one of them that working.
We're somewhere.
It's all good. It's all good.
Okay.
So you guys, yes, thanks for joining us on a Friday. I'll be back every Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific. We'll dive deep on each topic. I'm going to separate everything because, again, it's every single week. So I can really spend time on each thing. Next week, I'll probably go into maybe a supplement.
Okay.
For our immune systems. It's important right now. I think it's a good time. So
definitely.
We'll go from there. Okay. Any more comments, anything, just reach out to us. Tish and I, surprise, it's Tish. She's available. I know. I just reached out to her and like, interview me. I literally was dreaming it. Isn't that funny? So you answered and I'm like, here we are. So that's how we roll. So
yes. Yeah.
We're here for you is what we're saying.
It's
right?
My pleasure.
Yay.
All right. So we'll see you next week, everybody. Thanks for watching.
All right. Thanks, Tish. See you guys soon. See you next week. Ciao.